I thought about it one time, and it hurt. It ain't say hurt, but it bothered me. I had to stop thinking about it. Just the thought of uh, another man plowing in my soil. Just
Oh gosh.
it just I can't. I don't know if I can get. I don't know if I can get past it. I don't know. Maybe I mean I might be like, huh? Don't bother me as much as I thought it would. I don't know,
That's
but
why
I
I was
honestly don't
saying you
know if I
don't
can
know till
deal
you
with
in
it.
the situation. Like maybe it depends on the circumstances. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
I mean, maybe you was tripping so hard at the time.
Don't do it. Don't even try to find a reason why. Don't even do it.
Just saying.
No, don't do it. Don't do it because no, I think it's different between men and women because of the sense of obligation and the responsibility and duty we have to each other. Your duty and responsibility and obligation to me is different than mine to you. You know what I'm saying? I have to be willing to die for you.
Yeah.
But
I
people
definitely
don't
agree
consider
with
that.
that. When another person is quote unquote at their worst, it's so much more important for you to stay close to them
Yeah.
as much as possible.
But see, them women had a sense of obligation to their husband. They had a sense of duty to their family. So that's what kept them there. That sense of obligation and duty it doesn't seem to exist today in most marriages and most relationships.
But it's essential because that's what's gonna get you through
So,
the ups and downs.
oh, this gonna be a doozy. What would it take for you to divorce me?
Oh man, why did you ask me that?
That
Like,
is it's a raw, real
it's one of those
question.
things you don't know till you in the situation. Like, um,
So I start smoking rocks. If I became a drug addict, would you leave?
honestly, I mean, I can't see
Would you
myself
divorce me?
divorce like separation.
Yes.
Yes, I would definitely separate, but I can't say I don't know. Even infidelity, I would separate, but I can't say I would divorce you.
Well, one of the things I think about too is that that doesn't I think doesn't weigh into this whole divorce and relationship situation, long term marriages and stuff, is what does God say? What's God's perspective on it? Is it
Hmm.
okay in the eyes of God to do this and do that?
Yeah.
'Cause that's for me, that's the biggest thing right there. Well, how am I gonna be justified in the eyes of God? Can I, is God going to sanction what I'm doing? Because essentially, if you divorce your wife for the wrong reason, anything outside of fornication, adultery, fornication, then you are not lawfully in the eyes of the Most High divorced. You're still obligated to this woman. And now, and any woman you go be with, you cause that woman to commit adultery.
Mm.
And then if that woman goes to be with another man, she causes that man to commit adultery. So you're just spreading and permeating a sin and adultery
Mm.
and you're putting a stain on somebody's life on the day of judgment.
Mm.
That's big to me. That's deep. That's not something light. So, like you said, I would rather separate, but I would not want to live and commit adultery, live in adultery and commit adultery, because of the actions of another person, because somebody hurt me. Because you can get overhurt. I mean, where's the tolerance? Where's the forgiveness?
Yeah.
You know. With that being
I
said, I don't know
mean,
if I could tolerate or forgive you if you slept with another man. I don't know if I could, honestly. I know. I think I should.
I
I
mean,
should try. I
in
should
my
supposed
mind,
to.
I say I think I could forgive you.
Yeah,
I
it's
could work
different. You're a
through it,
woman.
but I don't know.
I I I don't know. I thought about it one time, and it hurt. It ain't say hurt, but it bothered me. I had to stop thinking about it.
Hmm.
Just the thought of uh, another man plowing in my soil. Just
Oh gosh.
it just I can't. I don't know if I can get. I don't know if I can get past it. I don't know. Maybe I mean I might be like, huh? Don't bother me as much as I thought it would. I don't know,
That's
but I
why I was
honestly don't
saying you
know if I
don't know
could
till
deal with
you in
it.
the situation. Like maybe it depends on the circumstances. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
I mean, maybe you was tripping so hard at the time.
Don't do it. Don't even try to find a reason why. Don't even do it.
Just saying.
No, don't do it. Don't do it because I think it's different between men and women because of the sense of obligation and the responsibility and duty that we have to each other. Your duty and responsibility and obligation to me is different than mine to you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I have to be willing to die for you, and you gonna go and sleep with another man. And right now to this right now at this moment, I would die for you out of duty, out of obligation, out of obedience to the word of God. I would die for you,
Not because you love
and
me.
and I don't know about I don't know. I mean, I do love you, but just because you love something or somebody don't mean you'll die for it. A lot of
Yeah,
people I
it's
love, I
true.
wouldn't die for.
It's true.
Not intentionally. Like,
Right. I mean,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I jumped in front of a car one time for my partner's children, but it was instinctual. It wasn't like,
Right.
I love them so much, I'm going to take this, I'm
Right.
going to
Right.
try to stop this car. Like, it was just, it was just reactionary. But, um, so you don't have that duty and obligation to be willing to die for me. And just for the record, anything a person, I would think, anything you're willing to die for, you should be willing to kill for. So not only would I die for you, but I would kill for you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, and then you go and sleep with another man. You go and you know what I'm saying, give yourself to another man, and I have to put my life on. I have to be willing to give my life for you, and you go give yourself to another man. I don't know if I can get past that. Now, for you, you don't have to. You're not expected. You're not required or obligated to give your life for me, right? You're obligated to help me in my life. You're obligated to, you know what I'm saying, to commit yourself to me, my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like give you're exact okay, ooh, wait a minute. So it seems like you if I can say you tell me if you think it's correct. Your obligation is to give your life to me. My obligation is to give my life for you. It's not the
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
Both of them are heavy. Both of them,
Yeah.
it's not one is greater than the other, but it's a difference.
Yeah.
So I think me sleeping with another woman does not have the impact for you that it would for me you sleeping with another man.
Hmm. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I just don't.
So a
I think you can
woman
handle it better
committing
than I could.
infidelity nullifies her obligation to you or contradicts her obligation to you, but a man committing infidelity does not necessarily contradict his obligation to his
Well
wife.
put. I think that might be. I think that
Interesting.
is a well put
Not to
perspective.
condone infidelity
No,
in
not at
any
all.
case.
Say
Just
it.
making that clear.
Yeah. No, I mean it's wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah, I'm
It
just
goes against the
saying
Most High.
it
But I'm
has
just
a
saying how
different
how we
effect.
deal and how we because I, you know I would encourage anybody to stay in a relationship. I would anybody who I said, man, I try to find ways to say stay with your wife, stay with your husband. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that one of the places that forgiveness and tolerance is practiced the least is in infidelity in a relationship. I just logically, I'm saying I think that a person should try to forgive their spouse. They should try to, move past that situation. Now, if you can, great. But if you can't, I understand that too. But you should try,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, and maybe you can forgive them, but you just can't be with them. I think
Mm-hmm.
that would be the case with me. I think if that happened, I think I could forgive you, but I don't know if I could be with you. I don't know if I could really. Um, I should, but I don't know if I could. Or it may be a situation where it would take years for me to get over that. Like we
Yeah.
would just have to, coexist
Yeah.
for a long time. But I don't know if I could touch you. Like it would take a lot from it would take God really. God would have to really deal with me and mend me from the inside and build me up to be able to get past that.
Mm.
You know, I don't think it would impact you the same way.
I don't know.
I've seen I've seen strong men. I've seen strong men stay with their wives through that, but I've seen the devastation. I've seen a man
Mm.
that was strong, that is not was, but is strong. I mean, look me in my eye with tears coming down his face and just and hurt, and he just like man, he's just breaking down like she slept with another man. Like it tore. I mean, it's devastating. It was devastating to see
Mm.
this man, this strong man, just stripped to his most vulnerable state,
Yeah.
you know. And this is somebody who was older than me, who had a significant part in my upbringing,
Mhm.
and who I viewed as somebody who was just not invincible,
Mhm.
but somebody I looked up to, somebody
Yeah.
that was a influence to me, somebody that was strong, somebody that was indicative of what a man looked like.
Yeah.
And to see this man so vulnerable, so weak, so devastated, so uh, exposed,
Mhm.
it was wild. It was eye opening. It's like, man,
Mhm.
and I could see why a man would leave, but he didn't leave. He didn't leave. He stayed. He stayed, and they still married.
That's good.
But that was, it what it does to a man. I've never seen a woman go like get to that point, like break down to that point. I've seen women break down, be hurt, act out in all kind of ways, but I've never seen a woman devastated like that. I just don't think it affects men and women the same way. I just don't, not to the same degree.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, they worked it out. He stayed. You
That's
know,
good.
not to mention he did a lot of that.
Mhm. Well.
he he did a lot. That was just part of that was part of their life. But she had, regardless of any of that, she had no intention of ever leaving. She married
Mhm.
him. All that was going on, she would go get him. She would chase him down. You know what I'm saying? But she never intended on leaving ever.
Mhm.
But when she did it,
Mhm.
it was it was the end. It just, even though he had did all that in the past and more. That's just
Yeah.
one aspect. But when she did it, it ripped his guts out.
Mhm.
For her, it was just, I don't know. It was just like, oh, there he go again. No, you not. No, I'm going. You're not gonna be with her.
Well, that's not all women,
No,
but
it's not. I'm just saying.
yeah.
No, it's not all women. Everybody deals with things differently. But I've seen it more often. That's more normal than not.
Gotcha.
In all my life, I've seen relationships where most women can deal with a man to sleep with another woman. It's almost like a game or a competition. Like, I'm not about to, what I'm saying? Like, you with me. Yeah, you slept with her, but you're not finna go be with her. You're gonna be with me. And that's it.
Mhm.
That's more normal than anything I've seen, than not. And then, but a woman sleeping around on a man, we ain't built like that. Most men can't take it. That's why I always say women are emotionally stronger than men. But I just think it's different. Like we said,
Yeah.
say how you said it again. A woman
Committing infidelity, uh,
co- uh, contradicts
con-
her
her
obligation to her
obligation to
husband,
her
which is to
husband.
give her life to him, opposed to a man, his obligation is to give his life for her.
So his infidelity does not contradict his obligation
Yeah,
to her.
I think that's it though.
Yeah.